Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me for another tarot reading. For today's tarot reading, I'll be focused on Taurus season. This begins around April 20th and ends around May 20th, I believe. Yes, it's the second sign on the beginning of the Western astrology. It is symbolized by the bull, and it is a very earthly, grounded type of energy. Slow and steady is the Taurus. And in the tarot community, it seems to be an agreement that the Hierophant is under the sign of Taurus. So for today's tarot reading, you'll be picking from 4 different Hierophants. Group number 1, this will be your Hierophant. Group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. So go ahead and pick the group or groups that you may be most drawn to, and I'll see you at each reading. Welcome, group number 1. So, what can you expect for Taurus season, group number 1? What can group 1 expect for Taurus season? I heard Taurus is a very relaxed and grounded type of personality. It offers energy of self-care and, yes, slow down. So what can group 1 expect for the Taurus season? The Fool reversed. Three of Cups. Wow, this might be fun. What can group 1 expect for Taurus season? 10 of Cups reversed. 9 of Pentacles reversed. And the 5 of Cups. So for you, it looks like we are starting off with the Fool reversed. There may be less risk-taking for you, group 1. Yeah. Or less, risk-taking for you, perhaps you're being mature about something. Let's clarify group 1's Fool. This is the King of Pentacles reverse. So this is a sense that there is a lack of groundedness or an ability to be a provider. Yes, there's almost as though like your financing or your ability to provide for your kingdom may be not at its best. Perhaps you're a provider and right now money's tight, so you're not going to take any risk. Okay, 3 of Cups. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse. So you're withdrawn, perhaps. Queen of Swords. Did I say Queen of Cups? No, Queen of Swords. Reverse can mean someone who is withdrawn, cold. They're not trying, or maybe you're not going to try to speak up about something. But there's a sense that you may be trying to keep your inner circles tight. You're withdrawn, logically. And yes, there's almost as though you're going to try to keep, since things are not financially sound or stable, you're going to try to be careful. And when it gets to partying and celebrations, it's going to be with a small amount of friends, not too many, 10 of Cups, what are you about? 8 of Cups reverse. So you are right now, presently, there's something that's not to your satisfaction, that is at its full capacity. Yeah, there's something that maybe with your family, amongst your closest friends, emotionally, there isn't something at its best. Maybe because you are trying to move on from certain issues. You're having trouble working through your emotions and how you feel about a certain issue. And that's affecting your overall happiness. 9 of Pentacles, what are you about? Okay, the Magician reverse. So, because we're heading towards a future energy now, more future type of vibe. And it seems like there's a sense that you don't feel in your power to make something happen. So that's affecting your sense of self-worth. Okay, 9 of Cups. Dear God, sorry, what did I say about the Hierophant? I mean the Hangman. All right, so yeah, it definitely has to do with something that's emotionally going on with you, Group 1. There's something emotionally bothering you. Has been some type of disappointment, sadness. There's something you can't seem to be getting over, and that you may feel like you need to step back and think about these emotions. Like, what's going on? Why are you down? Why are you feeling this way? Is what you may be asking yourself. Yes, okay. So, overall, it seems like recent past, you are dealing with possibly money troubles or your ability to distribute time and work in your kingdom, in your home, in your community. So this may be encouraging you, making you feel like you can't take risk. You feel like you have to be careful, and you don't want to be a fool about this. You want to be foolish. You're not feeling optimistic, like you can be taking any chances, basically. Recent events, whatever this is. And this has you maybe feeling withdrawn. Yeah, actually withdrawn from friends. It seems like you are at least in a circle of good friends. But right now you're not feeling like you can maybe be around with them, maybe celebrate with them, go out drinking with them or eating with them, because right now you're financially tight. And this has gotten you feeling down about yourself. Perhaps you feel like you've always felt like you were able to provide and your money and time much easier, but because you have to withdraw in that type of practice now, you feel kind of down about yourself for that. You're like, you feel a lacking in yourself for not being able to. And this will get you basically to take a step back and give yourself a timeout and kind of analyze these disappointments in yourself, these emotions. Yes, good one. All right, we're gonna see, I'm seeing 7 of, I'm gonna put this here. It is too far back. All right, 7, your bottom deck is 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands has to do a lot with being able to stand your ground, and with a lot of being able to keep up your momentum on a scenario, a situation, and not give up, basically. Your next one is a Judgment reverse and 5 of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, there is a sense that you are having trouble with judgment, with your judgment, with how you're seeing things, and there is a sense that you are in a mindset of lack, and a mindset that, yeah, you're not able to show up or be somebody or be enough, basically, for the people in your life, your friends or family, simply because you have to pull back, because right now maybe practically you are lacking in time, resources, and work to do everything. So you have to pull back in order to stabilize yourself. You should think about it that way. Because at the moment, but because you're doing this, you feel sad. You feel you're making your self-worth. You're lowering your self-worth of yourself. You feel like because you cannot be this provider as much as you had in the past, and maybe not be around with your friends as much, or, you know, be partying and spending money, you feel like you are lacking as a person. And if anything, this is just leading you to step back and look at these emotions of yours, these feelings of a lack in yourself, a lack in your self-worth, and how much your self-worth seems to rely a lot on being able to provide and be around your friends or family. Just the fact that you had to pull back is what's making you feel this way. And I'm seeing that, yes, you appear as somebody who is able to keep up the momentum, keep the fight, and keep up the appearance that you are somebody who can keep going. It's just this moment of weakness during the season seems to affect yourself emotionally and how you feel about yourself. That's all I have for you, Group 1. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye. Welcome, Group 2. All right, what can we expect for you, Group 2, for this Taurus season? Season of steady, slow and steady, season of relaxation and self-care, and, well, maybe not just relaxation. Maybe some of you are actually really stubbornly working at something. But let's see for you, Group 2. What can we expect for you, Group 2, for Taurus season? Page of Wands. All right. We got some potential energy here. Temperance and some discipline. Good for you. Good for you, Group 2. Self-discipline. Two of Wands. Ay caramba. Let's see. Somebody's keeping their guards up on this one. All right. Five of Pentacles reverse. And one more card, please, for Group 2, Universe. Six of Cups. You're doing this fun little dance. Six of Cups. Okay, well, let me see. It seems like with you, Group 2, Page of Wands, you have a potential type of energy, this youthful spark of creativity, perhaps. Let me see. And then you're heading towards temperance, meaning you're disciplining yourself in some way with this creative spark, this energy, this fire. Let's see, Group 2. What can you expect for Taurus season? I'm seeing that Queen of Cups. So we're talking about something about your creativity for sure. Some emotion, something about your emotional creativity, your deepest desires, dreams, wish fulfillments, your compassion. There's something about your heart being lit up right now. That's why you have this creative fire, this potential that's lit up in this current past. Temperance is being clarified by Six of Pentacles, more balancing out. Dang. All right. Well, Six of Pentacles is all about balancing out your time and your resources. And you're taking that time and resources to really work at something, really discipline yourself, slowly working something out, possibly healing something, but maybe, something that has to do with putting a slow and steady type of energy. Very Taurus of you, very much, time, energy, and slowly trying to get something done, mastering something. All right, well, let's see. most present, current, 2 of Wands. We got 8 of Wands. There is a lot of fire. There's good fire here for you, group 2. So yeah, you definitely have some sort of energy, some spark. But this spark is about 2 of Wands, which usually in the Rider-Waite, it would mean, yeah, like you're encouraged to move from point A to point B. Like there's a chance that you're not moving yet, but you feel inspired. You feel the urge to travel, move from one point to the next. You're looking out and you're seeing the possibilities. But let's see. So you might be, for some of you, yeah, you might be feeling this urge, and you're gonna act on it. With this card, however, I see someone with their guns up in a block type of motion. You're keeping your guards up. You're keeping your guns close to you. You're feeling like putting your guard up. I'm seeing 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot. So you may be getting out of this feeling that you've been abandoned somehow. Like you may be feeling like you are not you've not forgotten. You might have, you may be feeling like you found a direction. That's why you don't feel lost. There's a sense that there is a lot of movement in you, group 2, for Taurus season. There is like this inspiration for you to move, to really move somewhere, to really get something done. 6 of Cups, a lot of playfulness. What is this? Okay, 3 of Pentacles. We're talking about a project. Talking about, well, in this one, somebody's watering plants and tending to this structure and building it. You're tending to, yeah, some sort of work and, you know, wait and nurture it. And because you're willing to do this, it's almost as though your 6 of Cups usually has to do with childhood, past. But this, yeah, this is about someone really almost dancing and having a good old time. Not caring that the cups are spilling everywhere. They are, they're being, in a way, in touch with their inner child, and they're dancing. Because you're willing to tend to this type of work, it's almost as though you feel emotionally very freeing. Yes, okay. Again, it seems like we start the reading with a Page of Wands, which is a very childlike energy, a childlike spark of fire. For you, group 2, what's going to happen for Taurus season? It seems like you are moving somewhere. You're very inspired because your heart is lit right now. Your heart is very open, inspired. You feel compassionate. You feel like, yeah, you can do things. You can do something about the situation. And this requires, of course, balancing out your resources and time and work in which you feel like you have that. You can get this work done. And it seems like you are encouraged to get things going right now. You feel like you're going to use this energy and get this goal, the situation, whatever this is, going. Your guns are ready. And your direction, because you feel very encouraged to move. And it seems like you really believe that you can put in the work, time, and effort into this collaboration, or perhaps, yes, tend to this, that you feel emotionally like a child, or like your inner child's in touch. You can just dance. You feel very good about this situation that you're in. Ten of Wands reversed. So Ten of Wands reversed usually has to do with, it almost feels like, yeah, you, Ten of Wands has to do with usually burdens or like carrying some things, carrying a lot of things, the ability to carry things. Knight of Wands, again, another energy, another fire type of energy of like, hi-ho silver, keep going, away. And Nine of Cups. There is a lot of fire and a lot of emotional satisfaction with you, group 2. So you feel like you will reach some sort of emotional satisfaction. You are going to reach some sort of emotional satisfaction for the season. You feel there's a fire in you to take it all on. And it's as though with Ten of Wands reversed, it's like whatever you're carrying, you feel like you can carry it, or you can basically just let it go. You don't need to carry possibly worries or doubts. You feel like it's something you can just release. And yet there's a lot, and yet you feel like you can carry so much, is what I'm getting from you, group 2. Yeah, you feel you have a very confident energy here, group 2. Whatever this is that has gotten you feeling very confident that you in your abilities to balance things out and discipline yourself, you're ready to take action and make it happen. You got your guns up, you are ready. And your momentum is just soaring. You're pretty much, you got a direction. You're pretty sure where this is going. Whatever the situation is, you're pretty sure where it's going. You know where you want to take it. And you are definitely going to put in the work, the effort, the time to tend to this, nurture this. And you're going to have fun with it. I'm glad for you, group 2. And that's all I have for you, group 2. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye. Whew. Okay, welcome group 3. Welcome group 3. Let's see. For Taurus season, what can you expect for your Taurus season? The season of, well, for some people, slow and steady, self-care, relaxation. For other people, they feel like Taurus is all about stubbornness, about keeping at something, but at a very earthly, slow, and effective, disciplined type pace. So yes, what is it there for you, group 3? What is it can we expect for you this Taurus season? The Chariot reverse. All right. Four of Swords reverse. Okay. Well, we have to deal with the direction now. Let's see. Four of Swords reverse. And Four of Swords reverse may mean about pulling back. Oh, look, another Four of Wands. We are in a stable energy, group 3. 4, 4, 4. Because the Chariot's the only thing that's not a 4. But maybe it's about you needing to pull back. Page of Wands. Ooh, look at that image. I like that image. We got a disciplinary here. Oh, all right. Page of Wands. It's all about fire though. Last card, please. King of Cups. Thank you, universe. King of Cups reverse. So this may have to do with your emotional satisfaction. Group 3. Yes. But we're going to see what has this recent event that has to do with your direction. Group 3. Let's see, what can we expect for a Taurus season for group 3? All right, the Chariot. 8 of Pentacles, reverse. So 8 of Pentacles can deal with, usually, all right, self-work, working. Yeah, a lot of working on yourself. But this image, though, I do see this creature. Yeah, this creature that's just all in this cave, all curled up. It's reversed. Meaning that maybe you are overworking something. Perhaps you're so concentrated in this work that you've lost direction. You lost a sense of where exactly you're taking this situation. And this is, of course, a recent past event. whatever this had happened. Four of Swords. The Three of Cups reversed. So we may be dealing with some emotional withdrawal here. Perhaps you don't feel like you want to be amongst your group of people, a group of friends, your colleagues, whoever you work with, because they burnt you out, man. Four of Swords, you're burnt out. You are feeling like, boy, that's what you're feeling like. You're feeling like I could use some Taurus season energy and care for myself because you are burnt out. Your colleagues are probably burnt you out. And you've been working so hard. You've been working at whatever this is. Whatever you've been doing, you've been working at it to the point where maybe you don't even know where you're taking it anymore. You're just kind of overworked, is what I'm getting. Four of Wands, reversed. Ace of Wands, reversed. Again, Ace of Wands, this is about withdrawal of energy. You're not feeling that spark. You're not feeling that oomph, that power. At the moment, you're just feeling withdrawn, tired. You don't even have that potential, that fire at the moment. So yeah, you are not feeling at all stable. You don't feel really right with possibly whatever organization, community, whatever, maybe your family or whatever commitment that you may be in right now. You're not feeling at all inspired to keep it up, basically. This at the moment. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, what are you? Queen of Swords. So, dang, Queen of Swords. And I like this image. This is almost like someone saying bye. So, this is someone saying goodbye. I have had enough. Page of Wands is, when I see this image too, Page of Wands, it's like somebody with a whip or with a disciplinary type of look, right? Which is not usually what a Page of Wands is in tarot right away, but I kind of like this image. It's like saying you are trying to take control, basically. Even if it's like a very young type of energy, it's like I want to take my reins, and as a Queen of Swords, I logically am telling myself that, this is how I'm feeling. This is what's going on. Bye. Yeah, I am seeing this image just saying, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Anyway, King of Cups. What are you for? Group 3, King of Cups, reversed. The Lovers, reversed. Yep. For you, Group 3, for this Taurus season, I'm seeing someone who's very tired and not emotionally satisfied. Because your paradise, the Lovers, can be an environment. I always associate with an environment of an ideal environment, like your Eden, your paradise, your home, your ideal future, your ideal lover, your ideal, it's not being met. This is like your ideal atmosphere, environment isn't being met here. So you are going to feel not happy. King of Cups, reverse. You are not happy. You're not going to feel happy because what you're working towards, you could be trying, yes, you're trying to work towards the Lovers here. You're trying to work towards an ideal environment. You're trying to make your future, yes, and it's not happening at this moment. And that's what you're going to realize for Taurus season is, yes, you've been overworking this, whatever the situation is, you overworked it to the point where you don't even know what direction you're taking it in. Maybe it's not even going in the direction you want it to. Maybe other people want it in one way and you want it another way, but it's because it's not going your way or even compromised enough to be satisfying to you, you are not happy with where this is going, despite all the work and effort you've put into it. And you are not aligned with the group of people you are. You may be this creature back here. You see right here? Yeah, you are facing away from your friends. You're facing away from your colleagues because you are burnt out. You will be, right at the moment, you just don't have the energy to support this organization, this community, this commitment that you're in. And really what you're heading towards is some unsatisfactory here. The fact that because your ideal environment, you're not balanced out for you. And honestly, what I'm seeing is, yes, you're going to take some control here and just do the logical thing for yourself and possibly leave, because this strongly is an image that really stands out to me right here. Is you're kind of done. That's what I'm seeing. The death. All right. Look at that. Death. Hermit. Next, that one. And Temperance is the card after that. Temperance is kind of cool. This is like moving from one dimension to another. But Temperance reverse means that there is imbalance. There is a lack of discipline. There is a lack of harmony for you. You're feeling like possibly, yes, withdrawn. The Hermit was after that. And then above it all is death. So we're heading towards an ending for you, Group 3. I'm seeing, yeah, this is all heading and ending towards you because you're going to end it. You're going to be this person. You'll be motivated to basically end this because this is not heading into your satisfaction. And the Hierophant after that can mean that you're going to withdraw from the world and maybe do some soul searching and try to find the answers for yourself. Yeah. Might be a rough Taurus season for you, Group 3, but it's for your own good. It's for your own satisfaction, is what all it means. That's all I have for you, Group 3. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye. Okay, welcome, Group 4. Welcome, Group 4. So we are in Taurus season, excuse me. We're not heading there, we are in it. And it's supposed to be the season of slow and steady, not as young and fiery as Aries, but it's discipline. And it's easy going for some people because it's about focusing on self-care for some people. And for some people, it's about stubbornly working at something that's going on. So for Group 4, what can they expect for Taurus season? Let's see, King of Swords reverse. So looks like you're withdrawn in logic right now or not communicating. 3 of Coins, which is 3 of Pentacles. Swords, 9 of Swords reverse. All right. Why? Excuse me. 9 of Coins, reverse. So, again, it's a lot of work here. A lot of work, a lot of green. And Swords. Final card, please, Universe. So, the 10 of Wands, reverse. Swords and Pentacles. You're making some logical decision on some type of work you're doing, maybe, perhaps, for Taurus season. Seems like we got a lot of Pentacles and Swords as your focus. You might be letting go of something in the end of this. So, clarify, King of Swords, King of Coins. There's a lot of masculine energy. There's a big emphasis on masculine energy here, and it's withdrawn. So, Group 4, you are withdrawn in your masculine energy to apparently keep up some sort of tend to and provide for some sort of kingdom, some sort of obligations, work. You may be withdrawn and not balanced in how you're distributing your work, your time, and energy. Or maybe there's a bad investment. But that's definitely affected your way of thinking. Things aren't clear. Now you kind of basically something's not clear now because your ability to be a King of Pentacles is also affected. All right. 3 of Coins. Oh, look at that, an opportunity. So you have an opportunity to plan out and work towards a collaboration, or you're working with somebody else, you're working with other people, perhaps colleagues, or working with your circle of people on a project or on where you're putting your time and effort, your money. You're trying to build something together, perhaps something new. 9 of Swords. Oh, more coins. Look at that. This must be some sort of financial endeavor for you, Group 4, because again, we're talking about you. Maybe the way you're balancing out your work, time, and money. It seems like it may be something that's kind of new. You're trying to be open. You're trying to be generous about your time and money because this is a new project or this is something new that you're trying to take on. And that's gotten you really nervous. You're really anxious. Probably really hard on yourself about how you're approaching this. Okay, clarify this. Knight, oh, look at that. Every court card is clarifying another. That means maybe one way of thinking is affecting another way of thinking. It's all tied together very much. Because your Knight of Chalices, meaning your Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is very, your Knight of Cups is not, it's deep in their emotions. They're maybe feeling sad. And because you're not feeling emotionally motivated, that is really questioning the direction of how you're doing your work, how you're doing this work, this new work you're doing. Yes, okay. Let's see. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands for Group 4. Wow, look at that, the Lovers. Dang. I had this in another reading. It seems like people's atmosphere, your important choices are really being affected here. Anyway, Group 4, it looks like, it seems to me that, yes, you are, whatever this is at the moment, it seems to be about this opportunity, new opportunity that you were given. It involves, of course, working with other people, exchanging time, effort, and money, working with somebody else, a collaboration. You're trying to all build something together. And somehow this is affecting, of course, your ability to provide for everything, because maybe your resources are being spread really thin. And this is making your mind confused. You're unclear. You really aren't feeling like your best logic, because maybe this is unknown territory to you. And because it is, you are feeling really nervous. You're feeling very anxious. You're depressed maybe. And you're practically really in your head overthinking about how bad this is going to go, because you're in an unknown territory. And because you're emotionally maybe suppressing these emotions, or maybe you're feeling very sad and not about this thing you're taking on, that you do not feel very sure of how you're doing this work, this collaboration. And you feel that, if anything, that you've been the way you're tending to this, what you're heading towards is the reason you're doing this is it's supposed to fulfill some sort of goal, some sort of important commitment or choice you've made. But you're feeling like you can't carry this on any longer the way it is. You feel like this wasn't worth the way you tended to it, the time and effort you put into it. Let's see. This is the 8 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups is next, and 7 of Cups. There are a lot of emotions here. There are a lot of emotions here. For you, group 4, you're dealing with, it seems like some sort of work and project with others. And this is affecting you very deeply, and of course mentally too. It's depressing you, it's confusing you, it's making things not very clear for you. And if anything, you're having trouble moving on, because moving on in I guess towards a future direction, because you can't seem to let go of some of these emotions or move on from these emotions, whatever they are. Maybe fear, doubt, because you might be, all you see is a lot of worries, and yet your goal is towards some sort of emotional satisfaction, some sort of commitment. Your goal is to fulfill this commitment, fulfill this ideal future. The Lovers here, you're trying to fulfill this goal. And yet, because the way you're going at this opportunity you're working at right now, it's not, you just don't, because you're not very experienced in it, because you're not sure what you're doing, you feel like you don't see where this is going to go, that you cannot, you don't see clearly that you're going to fulfill your ideal goal, your ideal paradise. So you feel like giving up, basically. You feel like letting this go. That's what I see for your Taurus season, is that, yes, despite having a new opportunity, it just seems like you feel like you feel like you want to let this go because you don't see your paradise quite here yet. And yet, I do see basically 9 of Cups being here too, being the idea of your emotional satisfaction is on the line. And, yeah. That's all I have for you, group 4. Stay safe, take care, and goodbye.